agency in New York that eventually handled my work, they said, we're probably not supposed to do this, it's not really ethical. But then they went into another room and they brought out this enormous stack. And they said, this is 1 week's unsolicited manuscripts from people seeking agents. And it was like 175 full manuscripts. And they said, remember the Covenant House scandal, the priests molesting the boys? 100 of these are about priests molesting boys. And they showed me how whenever something happened in the news, about 6 months later, they would get a tidal wave of novels about fictionalized Terry Shrivos. And so many people were really trying to hit, bring something to market in response, in reaction to what was in the news. And you can't do that because it takes at least a year from manuscript to book. And so you just cannot write in a reaction to the way the world is. You have to write sort of in anticipation. You have to, in a way, lead rather than follow with the news. So I really, I haven't had tears since '91. And, I'm not a news person. And also, I have no idea where these stories are going to go. Because that's the big joy, is that you maybe have a little machine, and you know that if somebody pretends to choke in public and fools people into loving him because they think they've saved his life, eventually 2 of these people will speak to each other, and the entire illusion, the entire circle of this fake love will be destroyed. So you can create these little buried guns or these little self-destructing machines, and those will get you into the second act. Sometimes that disaster will make a really good second act. Breakfast at Tiffany's. You kind of know that as soon as she's seen Sally Tomato in prison, that is what Truman Capote is going to use to sort of bring things to a crisis in the second act. And anymore, it's really easy to see the buried gun in the first act, the thing that's going to be brought up to bring things to a crisis. So you maybe know what that buried gun is, but the joy is writing that third act beyond what you know, because you actually have to sort of be a different person. You have to evolve as a person and write something that you could not have written or could not have anticipated. And that joy of surviving yourself, that joy of surprising yourself is it's intoxicating. When I walked around the house going, oh fuck, Tyler and Jack are the same person.